What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society. And never fear, Pizza Night is once again here along with OTR. Go ahead and grab yourself a can of beer for Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a huge show because I'm combining Pizza Night with OTR and we're taking it on the road. Well, not that far down the road, but we're checking out 7-Eleven's new and improved pizza right after this. You are looking live at 7-Eleven here on Germantown Road. It's the W Express, also a gas station, on the corner of Germantown and Frederick Road, over there by Neilsville Church Road. And there's your current gas prices in case you were wondering. You may recognize this 7-Eleven as another place that I reviewed in the past here. It was a independent gas station that was just known as W Express, and they had an actual pizza restaurant on the inside, and I forget what it was called, Maggiano's or something like that, but not quite. Anyway, Mangino's, that's it. Yeah, Mangino's. So you can check out the Mangino's review on Pizza Night from some time back and see that they used to actually have a full-size pizza restaurant inside this 7-Eleven. But oddly enough, today I'm at 7-Eleven to review pizza. I've already reviewed 7-Eleven's pizza, everybody knows that, but they have signage all over the inside of the joint that says that they have better pizza. They have, better crust, better sauce, and 25% more cheese. It says, say cheese here on their brand new pizza. And I got a pepperoni, of course, because pepperoni goes on every pizza. That's the standard bearer. And that's the way you really judge pizza. Plus, I think that's what I reviewed the first time I had 7-Eleven pizza. And I think I also reviewed their 3-meat, but the 3-meat was not available. Here's the kicker. Singularly, these are $7. So it's more than a hot and ready from Little Caesars. And it's more than a hot and ready extra most bestest from Little Caesars. So they got a lot of work to do, I think. But take a look here, as it does look pretty good. It looks like the pizza slid a little bit, so that's why you've got a little bit of a fold along the edge of the backside there. Then you got some nice brown ronies there. Those pepperonis look excellent, nice and crispy. I'm actually liking the ways those look, man. Only took about 3 or 4 minutes for them to cook this baby for me. And looking good so far. That crust looks a little bit better than I remember 7-Eleven crust looking. The cheese, I can't say much about the cheese other than it has a little bit of browning on there. And you do see some sauce peeking out the back end. Is this pizza better than the old 7-Eleven pizza? Is it better than Little Caesars so that it's worth the money? You can get 2 for $10. But anyway, I'll be right back right after this to show you the 420 slice on Pizza Night OTR combined. All right, there's that 420 slice I was telling you about. Got lots of pepperoni on the front side. Good stretchy cheese. Look at that. Nice flop to the crust. I'm starting to get excited about this pizza, guys. All right, I'm going to put it in my mouth, let you know what I think about it and more right after this. All right, gang, I am back to check out this brand new and improved pizza from 7-Eleven. I've been noticing the signs the last couple of months here. And got that 420 slice back up. Show that thing to you next to my noggin the way I always do. This is a large size pizza for $7. Guessing it's about a 14-incher. In reality, it looks about right. And it's a pretty nice looking pie, I'm telling you. The scent is not overwhelming, but it smells okay. It smells pretty good. What can I say? Let me go ahead and take a bite of this bad boy and I'll let you know what I think about it. Quite honestly, family, that is not bad pizza. It's a little bit better than it was before, I must say. Yeah, it's got some good flavor, good texture going on there. At two for $2 in terms of slices, this is a heck of a bargain. For $7, I still think you're getting a slightly better pizza from Little Caesars, but not by that much. Knocking this thing down and rating it from the bottom to the top the way we always do. The new and improved crust is improved, guys. It's not very similar to the old school pizza crust like it used to be, where it used to be kind of like it had a diaper pillow or something on top of the bottom part of the crust. It's hard for me to really emote and articulate what I'm trying to say here, but almost like a mattress is how I would recommend, or I would describe the old pizza crust. This has a more legitimate, true pizza crust texture, and it's got a more crispy outer layer, so it's got a nice finish to it as well. So you got the crispy outer layer, and then a nice kind of floppity, flaccid end that, you know, takes you in the direction of old school New York style pizza, but of course it's not anything near that. It's just takes you in that direction a little bit. So yeah, and the flavor is still fairly mild. Not a gigantically awesome pizzeria flavor or anything like that, but pretty darn good. You know, for something that you can technically get for $1 a slice. But again, that $7 price tag, I'm not sure about when you weigh it against competitors. The improved sauce, I think it's improved in that you can't taste it as much, because the old sauce was pretty bad, and it was dried up. It was basically like a paste on top of the crust a lot of times, particularly as it sat there underneath the heating lamps. This is an actual, you know, sort of more viscous sauce, a little bit more actual liquid action going on with this sauce, so not quite so gummy and sticky, but flavor, and it's not quite so noticeable. It doesn't punch you in the mouth with that really over produced tomato flavor that you get from some cheap tomato based products, including the old pizza here, because it's got a very mild sauce flavor overall. Just a tiniest hint of tomato and oregano, and not much else going on with that flavor, so fairly basic there. So going from, you know, subpar to basic in both of those steps was pretty good. The cheese, they've always used 100% real mozzarella, at least for, you know, since I can remember, and they do seem to have a little bit more on here now, and you got a little bit of a stretch there, and I was really excited about that. And the flavor is a nice mild creamy one, with just the ever so slightly saltiness. That's pretty darn nice. I like the cheese. The pepperoni, I don't know if they changed pepperoni because they don't reference that in the advertising material, but they definitely have a better pepperoni now, I think, in my opinion, or they're cooking it longer so that it becomes a better pepperoni. It, you know, metamorphosizes from a flat, you know, flaccid, greasy disc into a flower of aromatic beauty, kind of like a flower does, as a matter of fact. There you go, with the burnt edge along the outside, not burnt, just a little bit of char, making that pepperoni a little bit more crispy and leathery, regardless of the flavor, is always a bonus. And then you got the actual flavor, which is okay, not very zesty though, just a sort of a beef, chicken, pork mixture, I believe, like you would get at most inexpensive pizza joints, you know, but still pretty good. When you put this package all together, it's pretty darn tasty, and it's going to weigh a pretty good rating. I don't remember what I rated before, honestly, and I didn't do my homework to really figure that part out, but just rating this today as I would against other pizzas, I'm going to give it a 3/4 thumbs up. Commensurately though, if I gave the other pizza previously a 3/4 thumbs up, then I would give this more like a 7/8. But on its own, just with today's thoughts in mind, I'm giving it a 3/4 thumbs up. Thanks for watching this, but there is something you need to watch right after this, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever wondered about the underbelly, the dangerous, the weird side of YouTube? Do YouTubers have groupies? Well, I did one time, and I'm going to finally bust that story wide open on Patreon. If you're a Patreon supporter and all you want to know is what happened when, then find out as I tell all the who, the what, the when, the why, and why were the police called. Let us know how much you support the Snack Society and how much you want to see exclusive content like that by supporting us in the link down below to Patreon. Make sure you see the Extra Mile this week. It's a must-see, don't miss episode. Be there. And ladies and gentlemen, check me out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Brandon Reich, SAS. Make sure you use the handy hashtag Snack Society all day, every day. That way I know what you're eating and you know what I'm eating too. Then, ladies and gentlemen, head on over to the Facebook group where it all started. Join that group and let us grow stronger and stronger, children. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in 2 weeks as I am getting married this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of time off, honeymoon, so to speak. I'm going to try to film something for the Extra Mile, so another extra bonus for Patreon. You guys won't see me next week, but Patreon will. Make sure you check that out and support us. And so I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for a brand new edition of OTR. In the meantime, in between time, I will see you next time as a married man. My finger won't be naked. Bye-bye.